Let's figure it out.
Pulling it now.
3 in a car, 1 in a truck.
Valuable and adding value for your clients.
What's on today, Phoebe?
We have an Art Deco install in Clayfield.
What's that mean?
So it's an era, it's a type of style. So it's very luxe, velvets, golds, and a pack up. No, 2 pack ups, 1 sold. First weekend, cash on conditional contract. So we're collecting it in less than a week or 2 weeks. And they had an awesome outcome. So, yeah, not much else.
Is it a busy week?
Yeah, it is a busy week. We've not as busy as last week. Last week we actually had our busiest week ever, which is pretty cool. So as far as the trucks is concerned, it was out doing about 4 or 5 things every day. So you have to check in with Jake for numbers on that one. But this week is busy. Next week is busier though. So this week is more of our prep for next week.
I'm not taking a photo. I know.
Alright, so this is that Art Deco install that we've installed. So basically, client she's done upstairs, we've done downstairs for her. The pieces that we had in here, they were very chunky, heavy Victorian pieces. Switched that out, we've brought in pieces. So the external of the home is what has really set up the interior design for us. So it's very Art Deco, very just very straight lines, very boxy, and then we come inside and you've got this beautiful open space. So we've used the client's rugs, drawn on the navy blues and the golds, traditional Art Deco, brought in all the different, like the glammy finishes, the mirror, and we tied it all throughout. So the client loves it.
So Ross, and we finished up here. Where to after this?
Mate, heading over to storage to drop all this stuff off, and then over to Vista Street pack up, I think. And then we've got 1 more straight after that, but hopefully do it in, might be 2 trips, but we'll see if we can get it in 1.
Tuesday morning here at the warehouse. The team's out and about on a busy day. We've got a few pack-ups and a really big install. This episode of Foxy TV is coming out early this week, being a Tuesday. Usually it comes out on a Thursday or Friday. Reason being, I'm away Wednesday, Thursday, and potentially Friday. To round out the episode, we're going to finish off with a home staging insider clip. This is a clip taken from a Facebook Live in the past where Phoebe was answering a question about where she gets her industry and supplier information from. So enjoy, and we'll see you back here next week.
Simple Styling Solutions, Liz and Ange, they asked what are our go-to sites for market information and supplier information. I don't have a secret answer for this one. So I spent a lot of time doing my research. I say to Jake, on Instagram. So I follow a lot of agents. I watch a lot of their videos. A lot of them put their opinion and their thoughts out on their stories. I listen to them. I enjoy reading the articles that they put out on LinkedIn. I really try to stay as up to date in the market as I can, so that if I have a conversation with an agent or if I have a conversation with a client, I don't look like I don't know what I'm on about. So it's really good for me, but also for the business as well as for my customer service to to keep up to date on that. Realestate.com also really helps with that. They send out an auction clearance sales on a email on a Saturday night. Sorry. So 8:30 on a Saturday night, that email come through. I'll be able to see what property is sold. I can see the auction clearance rate. I can see if there are any private sales, what was passed in, what was withdrawn. So I do have a really good close look at that. And that comes through, that emails for the whole country, but I do only look at Queensland. I only look at Brisbane, actually. So there's that email, as well as Boss Homes and Brisbane and Top Home Prices, which we look at on Instagram. They have all of the top sales, all top 10 sales for the week, and they update it every week. They do Brisbane and they do Sydney. So I keep across those. I like to see what agents there are who are selling those higher homes. I also keep an eye on, like I said, we follow a lot of agents. So I know which agent's working at which business, at which agency. I know when they're switching. I keep an eye on all of our agents' listings. So I can see if perhaps we might be losing their business. So every Wednesday night, I jump online and I look through all of our agents' realestate.com profiles. So I go to their sold and I go to their for sale. Normally, it's actually for sale. And I see what their new listings are and if they've been styled. So if for any reason they may have tried out a new stylist, if it happens 2 or 3 times in a row, I can give them a call and be like, hey, is everything good? I've sent brownies, we've sent lots of things just to put our name back in their mind, or find out what the problem is. There might be something that I'm unaware of. So generally it's actually that the home seller themselves has been proactive and they've gone and found a stylist themselves, which is awesome. So, but that's just business development. As far as supplier information, there's not really all that much available, and it's very convenient that you asked, because I've put together a newsletter and I'm going to do it monthly of all the suppliers that we use and the best sales that they've got out and about. So it's really cool. We've actually got them who are giving us exclusive previews, so I'll be able to let you know what sales are coming up, what things we're buying, where we're finding I have the best discounts, the best trade. We'll find end of financial year, that sort of thing. It's going to some really good sales out and about.